Hey guys, so I just was woken up completely out of my sleep with this sudden rush of emotions. And I know that we're going through the harvest moon, I believe in Pisces. I can't remember right now. But it was like this waking up out of an illusion, and like anything that I may have believed to be true about, I don't know, I can't even remember what all I saw in the dream, but it's just like whatever truth exists, an illusion or facade was completely shattered. And I just sat up on the side of my bed with tears just streaming down my face. And even now, I'm like holding back these tears of this reality that just like was revealed to me, or like this illusion that was shattered. And it's crazy because I can't even remember the dream. I can't even remember the dream. I'm sure I will by tomorrow. But I think that what I was being shown is that our truth, I'll say my truth or my reality, what I believe, what I feel, what someone could feel for me, what they believe about me, all being completely shattered. And the reality is nothingness. It's hard to explain, guys. I can't even quite fathom everything at this moment, but I knew I had to share this because I think that with the harvest moon, there's like a balancing of illusion and facades and what we want to believe as truth versus what actually is truth. And I think that for me, acceptance of truth in several different areas of my life is something that, like anyone, we battle. Because if the truth is, something that we missed, or a lack of clarity that's being provided for us, or maybe truth is being shared by the lack of clarity and communication from people, places, and situations around us. It's really hard to explain, but I think that sometimes we jump to assumptions because we jump to assumptions by what we see versus what we're told. And people tell us not to make assumptions, when in reality, what a person's actions speaks louder than A person's actions speaks louder than their words, which we already know. So a lack of action speaks just as loudly. I think that's what they're trying to say. So with this full moon, I think that there's a purging that's taking place where people, places, and situations in your life that you may have been looking at through rose-colored glasses, or you might have been going off of what people told you, or situations about situations or dealings you can no longer do. You're being forced to go off of what you see, what's being shown to you, and the lack of communication or lack of clarity that's being provided to you. It's almost like saying, if you're in a position of a job and your boss posts that there's a promotion available, but so they're telling people, or well, they're posting that there's a promotion available, but they're already training one person in the office for the job, because you see that every day. You see how they're dealing with that one person like they're already in the job, but nobody's telling you that the job is taken and that the job is like it's gone. Somebody's been hired into it. So of course you make the assumption that the position is closed. They've already chosen someone. And then if you say something to your boss says, no, you shouldn't make that assumption. Like, no, it's still open. But you're sitting there watching somebody already in that position, damn near doing the job. So what do? Do you believe what you see? Or do you believe what you hear? And I think what Spirit is saying is that illusions are being shattered for people. But it's being done in a way to help people release and let go of people, places, and situations that you may have been holding on to based on an illusion. Thinking that maybe a person loves you, but they don't. They didn't say that, and they don't show it to you. So it's no more building a grand illusion or facade in your head around the fairy tale or around beliefs that can't be backed by actions or actual communication in words. So it's like accepting what is and what isn't. And for some of you guys, this is going to be hard when you accept this reality over what you believed, because you've been believing it for so long. You've been in the matrix of this situation for so long, and now you're going to release and purge and accept a new reality that's different and fresh, like rain right after a storm, and move forward with that and build off of that, because that's what you see. That's what you actually have in front of you. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but I think that I am. And for those of you who are holding on to the illusion of what was, it's time to release and accept what is. And I know earlier I said to some of you guys that I know a lot of readings for this month have spoken of pregnancy and new beginnings, and some of you guys will be by yourself raising these children, and that's hard, because I felt the pain earlier when I said it. I got like this really, I got a chill over it. But just know that it's better to live the truth, or live in a world of truth, than to live in a world of facade and illusion. And it's better as parents, and I say this being a parent who's gone through divorce, to leave the illusion for the reality, to show my kids something real, that you'll be okay. You'll be okay. And sometimes you can be even more of an amazing parent on your own, because you're not stuck in the matrix anymore of an illusion. You're stuck in the real world of how things are. And that makes for you to be an amazing guide to your kids in your life, by living your life outside of the matrix that society builds or has built. That's what I have for you guys. All right. I will be back in the morning with some fresh readings for you guys. But just know that you're not the only person who is waking up out of the matrix and looking around with newborn eyes and having to accept that, wow, this is a lot different than I thought it was going to be, or a lot different than I saw it as being. Consider this gift of new vision. Consider this gift of new vision a blessing, so that you can move forward and build something that's real, like Neo and Trinity did in the movie, versus what Neo couldn't build when he was still under the illusion of the matrix. All right? Yeah. All right, guys. Sapphire out.